am worked at Blockbuster years old. My dream job when I was younger was to work at a video store. And I wanted to work at Blockbuster so bad. I remember when I was a kid, I spent every single weekend going to Blockbuster, going to Hollywood Video. And even when Netflix started like renting out DVDs, I'd rent like a bunch of DVDs from Netflix and also rent a bunch of DVDs from Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. I was obsessed with renting as many movies as I could. I was kind of sheltered until I was like in my early teens and my parents were like, we don't care what you watch. So then I just like went crazy, rented every single movie, watched so many movies, and I had so much to catch up on. So one year I finally decided I'm going to apply for Blockbuster. I applied one year and I got an interview. They asked me what my favorite movie was and I was too honest and I said my favorite movie is Heathers, and I did not get the job, and I do truly think it's because of the answer I gave, because 6 months later I got another interview at a different Blockbuster. Went in. They asked me again, what's your favorite movie? And I lied and I said, it's Star Wars, because I thought that's a generic enough answer to where it might not be controversial in anyone's eyes. And then I got the job. I worked at Blockbuster for like maybe less than a year, but I had a lot of fun at Blockbuster. They let you rent so many movies. I think I could rent like 10 movies a week, and I could like take home new release movies before they went on the shelves. I was so excited to be able to do that. And then, it was just fun to be able to recommend movies to different people. But I eventually learned that working at Blockbuster meant like maybe like 30% of the time you were just being yelled at by a bunch of people that had a bunch of late fees. That was not fun. I did not enjoy that part of the job, but I loved working at Blockbuster just because I rented so many movies constantly. I was constantly renting movies. I was just thinking earlier today how much I miss Blockbuster. I miss going through rental stores, picking out something, going home, being really excited, watching a new film. I just want more physical media. I miss physical media. I have so many DVDs. I'm constantly just wanting to add more and more to my collection. The physical media ain't cheap, and so I don't end up adding as much to my collection as I wish I did. I miss Blockbuster. I miss Hollywood Video. I do have a lot of terrible stories from working at Blockbuster. Some not great memories, but I had a lot of good ones too. I miss Blockbuster. Does anyone else miss Blockbuster? I worked from like 2008 to 2009, and then like the next year the location I worked at closed, and I was so sad. It was good while it lasted. I miss weekends walking around Blockbuster. That was a fun time.